Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ANC. I'm Zauberhaft and we are continuing our route through Thief 4. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I have been recollecting a little bit of a past events, and what I'm thinking about are those two people that were dragging me in the carriage. I believe it was like in the second episode. Oh, be careful with that birdie. Is that birdie even taking notice of me? I'm not sure. So, judging by what those two people were speaking about, they knew that they were dragging me in that carriage, and I actually am fascinated at the courage they had while doing that. I consider the prospect that Garret could have bribed them, but he couldn't have given them that substantial sum of money for that. And they risked their lives. Okay, I guess we're gonna find out later, and for now, we are going on with whatever comes next. I promise to you, since we have just escalated in terms of the loot greatly. Anything of interest in here? Guessing just the paper. Right. Let's see here. Lockdown. Let's see what it has to say. I'm not gonna read those weird numbers. I'm not sure if that is a glitch or it is some sort of number that those papers are entitled with. That's really weird because the title is over here. Okay. The streets rang with the cries of the watch, ever vigilant against their ongoing plight of the gloom. The great gates closed, the curfew was called, and nary was dutiful citizen seen in the streets. Captain of the watch, Arsley Durham, called the most successful quarantine measure to date. "This lockdown is for the safety of our valued citizens," he said, overseeing the closure of Traders Gate. I like this name. What is it? What is this gate if you're calling a Traders Gate? Okay, overseeing the closure of the Traders Gate this evening. "And we have the Baron to thank for everything," he added before returning to Dayport. "What a truly modest hero of the city." So what is the heroism? Claiming the curfew? If I was like a captain of the watch and claimed the curfew, I could do that with the same efficiency, I believe. I remember what to do. That this time I'm supposed to mash the E button. Like violently. Is that the time we're supposed to sneak and remain as silent as nothing? So the true thief never ever goes through the streets, preferring the houses, the dark corners, and especially the rooftops. What would I need the breakout for? That looks like something that brings a lot of noise. Should have pried first.
The old man remembers the Shellbridge fires. Flames
What
so
the?
bright, night became day. Or was it smoke so thick
Whoa.
day became night?
They can easily see me.
Before the Baron was born, the city was at war.
Read it, did you? Oh, bloody friggin' da. Nothing like being there, is it? The streets have seen all manner of shit. Fires, plagues.
Don't forget the war.
It was with black, alright? More of a squabble than a war. Of course, if our neighbors catch wind of the shit pile we're in now, you'll see your bloody war.
So they're eager to do something. These guards.
Wonder if the Baron can do something to stop the sickness from spreading.
Huh.
Word goes, we're getting orders to off anyone who shares lodging with the Gloomer. House by house.
What? That's serious business. Shit, would coin?
What about these two? Okay. I'm guessing I will have to do something about this. Just a quick check. Just a quick check out. Just in case I could run inside. And could I use that? Oh, I cannot use that. Like at all. That closed back. Why wouldn't you leave that open? Okay, we'll have to do this the hard way. Either sneak past those guys or... What are they holding in here? No, there's something I could rob them of. Okay. And... Can I take him down? Yes, I can! Surprise! That's what I'm gonna do first.
Stop!
Dodging. It's for V. I dodged that. And take him down. Oh, that was violent. Why would I do that? I just like directly assaulted them. That's the way a true thief should go. Guess nothing awaits. Ho ho ho! Well then, guessing that went right. I'm a little bit nervous, yes. Because, man, I'm just so unprepared for those controls. You know what? Normally what I just do, something like attack with a left mouse button and block with the right mouse button, moving left, right and forwards, but this time it's a little bit more complicated. I'm guessing the job of a thief should not be that easy. Now that also says to me that something is questionable. Let's see if I can take down that torch. If any torches. Yes, that's the torch. But I'm not gonna... Yeah, I just could use that instead. The torch does not pose an obstacle to my path. But the music says...
I swear. Oh, please, sir, you can smell that shit himself.
Wow, there's a lot of people.
Do you have to do that here? You think sleep's not rare enough?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Captain's orders. He said go stand under the window of that woman on Bleach Market. Her with the face that the rakers would throw back in the river.
Really?
Tired of them already. Do everyone a favor.
Careful, she's off the face of piss bucket.
Sorry, mister. No. They just left. Okay. They had the order just to have a nice quarrel under that woman's window. An interesting way to put it. And like there's like a locker everywhere. Does the game want to say that I'm supposed to use those lockers left and right instead of hiding in the dark, in the corners and everything like it? I could not even imagine that this game would be this musically enhanced, because normally what you would expect from a thief game is something like just a couple of ambient sounds. But this time I feel like that is not a quiet game to play. It's no longer a quiet game. It's some sort of really action game. Well then, where are these two gentlemen? I don't think But I just left to nowhere. Have they left for good? I don't think so. They must be somewhere. That's what I'm supposed to do. Like, why don't I look upwards? There must be something. Black furrow. What does it have to say, black furrow? Oh, not the running. I don't think running is the... Come on, there's nobody inside here. Nobody around. Come on, I can hop up on ladders and everything like it, but I cannot cross the barricade. With no intention. Or without the game actually wanting me to do that. If anything happens, why don't I just go upwards? I don't want any trouble. Here we go. I'm sneaking. Anything around there? Nothing. I just don't want to have trouble with these two. I want them to have trouble with me. But there are like guardians everywhere. Where could I
River drains
sneak?
were clogged with the drowned. It was ripe,
Let's see.
like a giant slough.
Hey, come on. I just ate some of that before shit started.
I was the shit sample stood waist deep in the stuff, carting them out.
Let's see.
We spend more time catching our breath.
Do they have anything of interest to steal?
That's why you want
Don't
nice
think
control
so.
markets. Stone market's not so bad.
It's like, hey, I want to steal things.
Not so bad. The sickness, the protests, this lockdown. Something's coming. I can feel
The
it.
lockdown, yes. What would you say if I just wanted to kick your asses? Or rather, knock your heads off. Where's your companion? I remember seeing clear as day that there was supposed to be your body somewhere nearby. I also wonder... Okay, we're not losing a cow, right? Let's be quiet. He's just a lonely person over here. There was his companion around, but it's no longer over here. Oh, let's just throw a body. And I don't think it is appropriate to fight two guys at once. So I'm just gonna wait till the lightning shines. There we go. I don't want lightning, because the lightning always impedes my job. So far as I can make out, as the lightning shines, they can see me for a brief period of time. That's what I'm not remotely interested in. There's somebody I would not allow. Let's see if I can take him down as he passes by. Here we go.
What was that?
Nothing.
Eh?
Uh-oh.
I'll find whoever did this.
It was me! Wow. Wow. That's bad. That's bad. I'm running. I don't want them to fight me. And I don't want them to find me either. So I'm just hiding.
No chance!
Really? But he saw me.
Out of there!
Oh my. Whoa. Oh. Why? Okay. Wow. Oh, that was something. Didn't expect that to happen, ladies and gentlemen. How could that have possibly happened? Wow. Does this game like require me to save a lot more? Was I saved here? So that must have been an autosave there. Well, very well then. Guessing I will have to quickly deal with these two. Take down the first one. And the other one. Just quickly take him down, take him down. Yeah! I'm not gonna be bullied that easy now. Why don't I just throw them as wherever they are? And I don't care. I'm pissed off.
Watch out.
I don't want these things to happen, so probably I should rather save a little bit.
I swear. Oh, please, sir. Please, sir.
This place like has a lot of guards everywhere.
Do you have to do that here? Big sleep's not rare enough.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Captain's orders. He said go stand under the window of that woman on Bleach Market. Her with the face that the rakers would throw back in the river.
Oh,
Try to
stop
make you crack a smile.
annoying a lady.
Boss, die of the gloom already. Do everyone a favor.
Careful. She's off to fetch the piss pot.
Okay, where are you supposed to go? Okay. Well, don't you...
They cry about Martin's death.
Don't you want to mess with me? Because this time... Probably I should have pressed... H button. But hell! I'm not that much of a console gamer. I never had any consoles at home.
How was he not? Sure he would be.
No, clearly, it's clear that now I do have a console here. I got Xbox, but who cares about that? Since I'm playing the majority of my games on PC and hope to get away with this. But as soon as I'm always saying, complaining about things and is not competitive. Where's that guy? He's not... I guess I'm gonna be able to take him down because he's just a 1 over here. Get that! Up yours! Right in the middle of the street! Does that count as a murder? Because I don't want to murder them. As a true fan of Garret's ways, Garret never kills without thought or good reason. But speaking about reasons, he had just like... He had reasons for killing for the entirety of his life. He quarreled like with everybody. Pagans, Hemorrhoids. It has always ended with blood. Just like all the time. Good thing I have heard these two guys speaking. And these two are exactly those who have killed me the previous time, so I feel absolutely satisfied with what I have done to them.
River drains were clogged with the drought.
This is not the thing I would like to.
Right. Like a giant.
Be advised, ladies and gentlemen, that I have figured it out. When it comes to fighting,
I was the
it all
shit
basically is
sock who stood
limited
waist
to
deep in
2
the stuff,
buttons.
carting them out.
R
Seems as
and
if we
V.
spend more time catching our breath instead of thieving lifters.
That's why you want a nice patrol.
And I have heard you too! Yeah, I know about the dodging. Ouch! Here you go. Ha! Nailed it! guessing I might rather have to do it much more silently than this, but we're gonna proceed with caution rather than battling. I promise you guys, I will try to beat that game the way it should be beaten rather than the way I am doing this right now. Like knocking people off left and right. Oh, what can I do? What could I have done about this? And what I have also learned is that they have crossbows. And it is not the way to run from them on top of the roofs, as long as they heard you. And it is not handy either to go hide yourself in a locker if you're on the run. They will chase you down, as they please. So it is better to remain out of sight. Whatever you are trying to do and whatever goal you are trying to accomplish, remain out of sight. The game punishes for that, like, severely. I'm guessing those are just too small for me to read. If you want to read those, you may just go ahead and post the video. Attention, join the watch today. Okay, some more prospects for the watch. Well, that seems logical. In Thief 1, the Dark Project, the pagans were to blame. In the Metal Age, those were the mechanists, or basically those are the part of Hammerites, and in Thief 3 those were the Keepers that were to blame for everything, and this time I believe that we are supposed to blame everything on the City Watch. Or are we? That's what I'm actually supposed to blame on myself, because I cannot figure the way out. If the game wants one to go atop of the roof, then let's try to do that. Okay, the game, you're a perfect leader. Lead me then on my path to victory. Or to the loot, which I would appreciate much more, since this area did not have much to steal. Exactly, I'm supposed to go upwards. What does that have to say? Like, is it even remotely helpful? What I feel like doing is saving the game right away. Exactly, over here. Because if something happens, that's what the game has taught me to do. Whoa! Agility! Is that Mr. Big Ben? Whoa! That's the end of a mission! Wow, did not expect that remote. I just thought that would continue for time being, but this time it was through over here. Let's see then. My goodness, first mission with 1 hour. Collectibles found. Total stolen in gold, loot found. Actually, not that bad. Pockets picked. Locks picked. Knockouts performed. Suspicions raised. Oh, man. Headshot. 4 threats. Lift all loot items. 82%. Ghost. Oh. Okay, I see. I'm a predator. I'm just hunting people rather than getting the loot. Well then, I just achieved the clock tower. Isn't that the very clock tower I once fell? Yeah, it's the reference to Thief 3. I feel like I should stop doing references for the previous Thief games. Where am I? Am I inside the tower? Wow! I'm actually inside the tower once again. if you want to know how it happened that Garret has been inside the local clock tower, the tallest building in the city, just go ahead, download or rather purchase Thief 3 and see what it had to say. Quiver capacity. So what is that? Stash supply 4 available. Inventory. That's actually interesting. Choke arrow 0, poppy. Quiver capacity. Massively increases the maximum of capacity of arrows. Upgrade unlocked. What is that I did? I just... Water arrows. Stash item. And some more. Empty. Food. Why did I stash it? Okay. I don't have much. Choke arrow. Ah, that's interesting. And also, there is supposed to be a gold somewhere. I believe that arrow knocks people down rather than kills them. Let's just get a couple of them, like 3 of them. Gold. Oh, actually I can grab them all. Okay. Poppy. Okay, and now I see that I can grab things. What did I do? That's my stash. So I'm at my... Do I have a house inside a clock tower? Well, then let's do some reading. Newspapers. Star of Aldale necklace. Aldale is the richest district of the city, so far as I remember. It's like the district of nobility. The favorite place for me to visit. The famous Star of Aldale necklace was placed this week in a vault of Stone Market First Bank while unfortunate affairs of its owner are settled. As reported last month, Lady Abigail Hodnall perished in devastating blaze that destroyed her ancestral home. The valuable Star of Aldale miraculously survived in the conflagration. Inspectors determined the fire was accidental, thus opening the way for her assets to be released to surviving family members. The bank announced today that if it would begin an inquiry on behalf of the late Lady Hodnall... Sorry, I cannot figure out how I'm supposed to... Hodnall? To locate any surviving kin. Well, that's curious. And what I find curious for me exactly is that something is supposed to end up in my pocket. Since when Garret cared about some victims of conflagrations or anything like this? He's not a charity man. He's a thief. And there's nothing else to be said about this. Another stash. Unique loot. Ah, yes. And I actually want to open that, but I cannot. Unique loot. That's it. Well then. I'm like supposed to collect 9 pieces of unique loot. Oh, I see. So, Garret is a sort of person. I don't remember Garret collecting stuff. I remember him selling stuff left and right. Even like giant opals were not the thing to impress him much. What impresses him is the money. But this time, that's actually something. Garret has started to save stuff. Is that somebody I'm gonna see in here? Hello? Anybody home? Nobody. Why do I smell a rat then? Because I sure as hell do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Garret has a habit of ending up in weird places.
Jennifer.
Hey! 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 Does anybody hear me? Yeah. What the? My bad, guys. I cannot read English that fast. Should I have switched subtitles on? Meet Basso at the Crippled Burek. Oh, so many references out there. Crippled Burek. Ha! It's like I have returned to the town I have lived all my life. That's a great experience, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't played first 3 games, I strongly recommend you to play those, because those are outstanding. This is the series of games that like stands out in the crowd. Very well then, I'm going off to another mission. I'm probably encountering some guards as well. I'm just gonna see my old friend Basso. That's actually one more reference to the previous games out there. This is why I recognize the name. But this is the very time I'm supposed to take a break. So, see you in the next episode. And for now, Zauberhaft out.